Cool. Hello, Solos, and hello, hello, not my child. Hello, Diavola, and hello, Candy. Yes, traditional again. I'm gonna start alternating the streams, so today will be traditional, tomorrow will be digital, and so on and so forth. Hello, Dragon, how's your day going? Hello, Seldom, how's your day going? Hello, Nanorite, how's your day going? Welcome to the stream. And did I say hello to you, Dragon Paws? I don't know. Okay, cool. Good. All right, let me pull the stream up on my laptop so I can actually see the chat properly. Hello, Arctic Prince. How's your day going? Your child might be a grandma. Huh. I see. That sweater looks comfortable. It is very comfortable. And hello, James. How's your day going? Alrighty. Gonna start with drawings, obviously. I don't know, a warm-up, maybe. I finally have a proper mount, so I actually have this clamped over. So no, I don't have to worry about any tripod or anything like that. It's a proper desk-mounted phone clamp. Desk, whatever. Nope, not drawing a duck, though. Randomly came up with a new Danganronpa OC concept originating from a middle school era custom middle school era custom WWE wrestler I made years ago. Huh, I see. Full name is still up for debate, but he goes by Ace, and he's the ultimate entertainment wrestler. Nice. Hello, Venus. How's your day going? Yeah, I'm also doing good, Venus. Thank you. Please make the don't know what... I don't even know how to say that word. Cherry pose? Probably not. Probably not. Is that just the meme where the dude is like has a cherry in his mouth and he's like the that thing? That one? Probably not though, no. Right, that one. Have you ever tried bamboo shoot, I assume? Well, I'm not a panda. If you're talking to me. Reverse psychology? Eh? How about no psychology? No thoughts, no brain. Not bamboo. I mean bamboo shoot. People eat them. I eat them. They're pretty good. Nope, never tried that. I don't really know what you're talking about. Oh, Freezio art. Oh, Fries art. Hopefully your day's going well. And hell, Rapdog, how's your day going? They're used as vegetables in numerous Asian dishes. Huh, I see. Yeah, I know nothing of that. You're the first one who pronounced it right? Oh, Freezio. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Nice knife post, and that's a strategic way to censor the top right. Yeah, it's true. Gotta be creative, you know? Have you seen The Austrian Painter Sings Bumblebee? Nope. Nice pants. Thanks, Shira. And hello, Shira. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Which pants? These, I assume? Dennis, I want to ask you if you ever gotten an inappropriate commission from Patreon? I don't think I've ever gotten a commission from Patreon. Inappropriate commission? I'm not too sure what you mean by inappropriate. If you just mean NSFW, well, again, I've never had a commission from Patreon. If you're asking if I ever had a commission, NSFW commission in general, I mean, yeah, but, I mean, that kind of comes with the territory since I am an NSFW artist. Hello, Crystal Jackson. Where do you get commissions? I don't know, from a bunch of places. Twitter, Discord, even, like, I even got one from TikTok. But, I mean, yeah, I'm an NSFW artist, so of course I get NSFW commissions. Cough, cough. To be fair, yours wasn't really NSFW. I mean, it kind of was, right? It was highly suggestive, but it wasn't like super NSFW. Though the legs were spread. You can't believe Dennis is me? What? Sorry, I misspoke. What I meant to say is I'm not an NSFW. I mean, I'm not an NSFW artist, is what I meant to say. I'm completely safe for work. Yeah, you definitely misheard. Me? NSFW? I'd never do that. Don't try to slander me. Hello, Pixel. How's your day going? What's your thoughts on the game Earthworm Jim 2? Never played it. I think I played... There was one on PS3. I think I had that one and I played it a little bit. I don't know if it was the demo or not. I can't really remember much of it. I know this guy had like a space kid, a laser gun. Or a ray gun or something. I don't know. And he was like in a... something? I don't know. Did I need to address the Blue Archive fans invading your community post comments? Do I need to? I don't think I do. Good, just doodling. I'm vibing. Hope you have fun with your doodles. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Am I alone knowing what unwelcome school is? Yep, don't know what that is. Maybe someone else knows though. These Blue Archive fans need to be destroyed? No, I think they're chill. They're not bothering me at the very least. What's something you found improved your art the most? Just looking at references, trying to break them down and figure out why they look good to me. Also, like, to some degree, looking at artists draw in real time as well. Like, an artist like Chomong or something. Hell, actually, yeah, I'm fine with the Blue Archive fans. I've even drawn some Blue Archive characters. Fuck. Music channel? I mean, you're saying that. I'm not gonna exactly be able to head to the music channel right now since I'm streaming. If I remember to, I'll check it out after stream. There's a lot of people? Is there a lot of people? Hello, Soul. How's your day going? Hello, Dibble. How's your day going? How are you? I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Uni was a pain in the ass? Yeah, I'd believe so. Hello, Kayla? How's your day going? I mean, it's 2 so I'll say Kala. Good? That's good. For context, it's a Blue Archive song. Oh, I see. When it plans, it only means one thing. A certain character has arrived and is about to announce a plan that is very stupid. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, I've never played Blue Archive. Well, okay, no. I had Blue Archive at one point, but I don't really play games, so I deleted it. And the gameplay wasn't, like, super compelling. I don't play many gacha games in the first place. Anyways, what did you tell Mando? Wait, what do you mean? I didn't tell him anything, really. Why did I tell Mando in regards to what? In regards to what? Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the Blue Archive fans? Oh yeah, I said I don't mind them. I said I don't mind them. I said I even drew like a couple Blue Archive characters. So yeah, I don't particularly care. I don't really care if they're in my comments or not. How you really imagine everything and draw it? Like I want to be an animator, so I really want to know how to draw with imagination. When it comes to like creativity and imagination, I think it's very important to, like, I think creativity is being able to like look at a bunch of references and take inspiration from them, even like and like learning from them, right? So like even at the moment, if you're not able to like draw the best that you want to do, like if you're not at the level that you want to be and you want to improve, looking at references and trying to like study them and like learn from them, that's very important. Yeah, so like I would recommend like just looking and sketches. Sketches are very nice to learn from because they're not super rendered. They're more easily digestible than full illustrations with like full rendering. So I used to like learn a lot from sketches. I still do, right? If I were to see like a really simple drawing, a sketch or a doodle or whatever, I will sometimes like look at it, and I do that a lot, actually. So yeah, and then after you've looked at enough sketches, you start to like have an understanding of how to draw certain things. Hello, hello, Mentu. How's your day going? Hope your day is going well. Okay, I'll do that request, Shira. Although I'm not going to be doing too many requests today since I am trying to practice. I mean, yeah, that's the thing when it comes to digital art. When it comes to traditional versus digital art. On traditional, I do mainly practice. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I just like the character designs and the music. I see. Dun, 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 dun. I still like the OST. I don't play it myself. Roll it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I forgot this guy has a hoodie on 80% of the time I'm on stream. I just have a hoodie in general. The house is usually cold. Or, yeah, relatively cold. For what I'm comfortable with. I wish I had that problem. Yeah, I would much rather a cold house than a hot house. When it's hot, you can never take off enough clothes. But you can always put on more layers when it's cold. I do wish I could draw with gloves. It's freezing here in Brazil. Really? Yeah, you can't? I have a glove right here. Is this the right one? I think so. It's a little bit awkward. Yeah. Although I think I would be able to get used to it. Are these gloves dusty? I think so. Yeah, it does feel clunky. It's for sure like less maneuverable. I tried a few times and it never feels possible. Fair enough. I've drawn the gloves on a couple of times, but yeah, it is way more awkward than with just your normal hands. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Now I want a medieval knight armor to test that. Knight armor does look pretty cool. I love how I will have so much of a hard time joining these streams. I'll probably be the hermit that just pops up once or twice a month. Fair enough. Life do be busy. Life do be busy is what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say, but my mouth wants to fight me. Yeah, I'd like to try and focus on making clearer poses. Like, I think this pose turned out well. This pose was fine. This pose was okay. I think I could have done it a little bit better. Like, I think the torso is a little bit too long here. You know, I think a big thing with making these poses readable is maybe some shading, better shading, to really, like, point out where things are supposed to be. I hardly ever get a chance to catch these streams. To catch streams nowadays. But yeah. Anytime you have a plan, life just says, screw you. That's kind of how it feels. Mando's addicted with Olympus Company. Trap him in the old basement, please. We need him saved. Nah, he's too far gone. I don't think the basement can help him. Basement didn't help me with Olympus. Dennis, do you like Olympus Company? I don't know much about it. I only know like the lore of the first, what is it? Lobotomy Corporation, and then I know like a little bit of lore for Library of Ruina, but I have like zero information on Olympus Company other than the fact that like there's a bunch of characters and like they go through their own like you go through their backstories and stuff, and I believe and like their different traumas or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. Like that's what I'm assuming. I'm I'm just gonna assume because nobody called me out on what I said, I'm fine. I don't know what you said. Starting to feel self-conscious about admitting that. And Chiaki Nanami from Danganronpa 2. I don't know, I think that's normal. I hate TikTok. Fair. And Mando's trying to brainwash me to play it. Huh. What the heck is Peglin? Never heard that before. Bro, Dennis, what the hell? How are you at 20k? Well, I don't know. It's a good question. I must have been hibernating, perhaps. I think Sheer is canon at this point, perhaps. Honestly, I'd believe it. Yesterday, when I was drawing Noma, I forgot these things that come out of the buns. Whatever the heck they are. It's certainly supposed to look like horns, but they're not supposed to be real. To be fair, what the heck about Noma is supposed to be real? If Shearer was canon in their universe, what would they be the god of? It'd be funny to say seduction. Yeah, let's replace the god of seduction. I'd say the god of cats, but cats don't exist in that universe. Well, I mean, dogs don't either, so. Love and fertility would have been the second option. Yeah, perhaps. What kind of animals exist in that universe? Random stuff. Essentially just a bunch of random monsters. Established monsters or just made up monsters. Carnivorous mushrooms that have, carnivorous mushroom monsters. Walking balls of fluff. Literally walking balls of fluff. They're like this. Which kind of remind me of like a kiwi bird. They're not supposed to be that, but I could... They have mouths too, it's just you can't usually see the mouth. Look at you trying to get me to talk about lore. You're not gonna get a full paragraph out of me. I'm focused, I'm locked in. 10 seconds later, me yapping about lore. Hello, Luli. Not your father, but welcome to the stream. How in the world am I both mother and father? Intersex, I guess. This is a queen bee. Perhaps. Oi, I'm a crab. I wish there were queen crabs. Where are all the crab baddies? They don't exist, I guess. There must be one. You're a liar. Oh, what the? Okay, so YouTube translates Nanorite's name as "you are a liar." No, wait, I don't know what the something is. Huh, interesting. No, because Rapdog says "Yo, Nanorite," but YouTube tells me that Rapdog says "you are a liar." I don't know. Which is odd, but sure. What language would that even be? I have boobs, really? Crazy. Imagine. Although I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with those, so I think I'm fine the way I am. Foreshadowing is a literary device in which I hope there's no foreshadowing here. By the way, any drawings you're working on? Nanorite? That is your... Am I saying your... Is it actually Nanorite? I can't think of any other way to say it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay, cool. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, not even just you. Are you drawing anything right now, Rapdog, or worked on anything recently? Ah, shit, that's supposed to be... Okay, so I messed up her arm positioning. Let's see if I can fix that. I mean, really, like, Pen just taught me that you can straight up draw through your old lines. You don't actually have to... You don't necessarily need to erase. It'll make it more clear for sure, but it's not necessary. Especially, like, if you add in some shading. The shading starts to make the form that you've drawn, like, more real than the first one that you do. So even though I did mess up on the original arm positioning, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Unless you don't slay the princess, then it will be the end of the world. Speaking of, I do need to finish that Razor drawing from Slay the Princess. I'm doing a Crony and Gigi drawing. Gigi? It's probably Gigi. I meant to say Gigi. Is it Gigi? Nope, it must be Gigi. I've never actually watched any of her... I've never heard anyone say her name or watched any of her streams, I don't think. No, I have. We're going with Gigi, because that seems proper. I was sketching at a party yesterday. It came out well. I drew for like 8 hours. That's a long time. Or so I say, but I guess I draw for that long too. Nice. I think I did want to draw. Can people just not have names? Both Gigi and Gigi is right because she's called both. Works for me. Yeah, I've been wanting to draw her, actually. I think she has a cool design. Hello, Alan. How's your day going? Hi, what you cooking? I'm just sketching. Just practice. How's your day going? Oh, the blade is facing that way. Okay. I broke my 6-year-old chair and my back hurt without it. That's unfortunate. Hopefully you can get a new one, I guess. How expensive are chairs? How expensive was this chair? Did I even get this? I don't know. I don't know where this chair came from. Hello, Nick Sleeves. How's your day going? Is this pen done, actually? This pen might be running out of ink. It actually does seem like it just is out of ink. Well, rest in peace to this pen. It goes in the empty water bottle. Much better. I didn't end up in the hospital. I'm finally eating again. Nice, that's good. A plain salad has never tasted so good. Fair. You know what they say, hunger is the best seasoning? Or was it spice? I don't know. I don't know the quote. After a week of no food, and not really holding any nutrients, my stomach has shrank so much that I'm struggling to finish this. Oof. Well, hopefully you get back to your normal eating habits. Although I probably wouldn't mind because I'm not really much of a big eater anyways. Well, that's not true. It's not like I don't like eating, but I wouldn't mind being full on less. As long as it doesn't like have any health impacts, you know? Like as long as you don't start wasting away, I think I'd be fine with it. It'd be less money spent on food. If it were me. Although if I were someone who like really loved eating, yeah, that'd be kind of rough. It's not like I don't like eating, but I won't die if I lose some pounds. That's true. Okay, is this pen? Are you good? Is this thing good? Okay. Let me try these two. Which one works better? Yeah, this one seems darker than this one. Why? Okay, well, I'll use the other one. You don't die, but you do lose your ass? You do? It's quite a troubling thing. I can't live without my ass. Likely fresher and denser? Oh! Huh? Hi, noob. How's your day going? Okay, well, okay is better than bad, I suppose. I think I should... Undecided. Eh. Okay, now I'm confused. Okay. Next drawing. Oh, hello, Sephiroth. How's your day going? Hello, Soggy Bubble. How's your day going? Hopefully your day is going well. I have one last ballpoint pen of my old pen set. This is the last actual, the one from the old set. Well, I don't know which one I actually like more. I have this set of like Bic pens, and it came with way more. Like these come in packs of 24, but this one comes in packs of 60. And 60 is more than 24. And so I don't actually know. I don't know. I don't know which one is better for me. Perhaps the Bic pens last less time, but it doesn't seem to be that way. Have you noticed any difference between both? I noticed that the Bic pens, they seem to like start faster. Like, when you open a pen and you have to like get it, you have to like warm it up or something. The Bic pens don't really need that, it doesn't seem. Or maybe not as much as the other ones. I mean, yeah. Oops, there we go. I will do this one. Oh, you can barely see this one. Let me slide this down. Nah, I'll do another one. Yeah, this one. What song is? What is this? Oh, it's this song. Hello, Goblina. How's your day going? And welcome back. Kala? Hello, Emperor. How's your day going? Dun, 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 dun. Not doing colors often? Not particularly. Whenever I'm sketching on traditional, I usually focus more on the forms. More about forms and, yeah, the body rather than colors. On digital, I focus more on colors and such. Although, of course, occasionally I will add some colors just for, I don't know, because I like to, I suppose. My day's been good. What about you? I'm vibing. I'm chilling. What is your dream art style if you have one? I don't know. I mean, I think it'd just be a. I don't really know how to explain it, right? There's a bunch of things that make up an art style, so. I mean, it'd be something like Yusuke Murata's art style mixed with my. Like, I want to have the technical skills of Yusuke Murata, but of course, I want to keep, like, the general gist of my existing art style. I just want to refine it more. I was originally going to ask for a drawing of a PNG tuber when you got back to digital, which is like 2-frame animation of a character. Not sure if it can be done traditionally. You're going to ask for a PNG? Like, who? Which? Do I do landscapes? Not really, no. By the way, hello, Christo. I mean, so like, I mean, technically, I mean, I would be able to. I mean, I really just do sketches on traditional. I mean, and technically, I would just draw this, like, the same thing. I could just draw the same thing over again, I suppose. It would 100% probably be easier on digital, though. Oh, too high. That's better. I'm only here because I saw Yuri in the thumbnail. You did? Where? Hello, Fat Rat. How's your day going? Wait, I made her look too kind here. It's good? Nice. Hope it continues to be good. True. I do like this entropy sketch. It turned out relatively good. Maybe I should just do an iron sketch as well, since they technically do kind of go together, literally. Have you ever done an art project where you needed to collab with someone? I've done one. I've only done one of those. It was just for an art challenge, a fun thing. It was with Abby. She's in stream, and she's a mod in my Discord server. I forgot what the challenge was, but I do remember that it was a collab between me, like with me and her. Entropy has a tail? Yes, well, Ian has a tail. And so usually when I draw Entropy, I draw her in kind of merged with Ian. So because Ian has a tail, Entropy too has a tail. You have a comic? Nope. Nope, don't have a comic. I have a story, but it's not been drawn or anything. Not been drawn or written. So, like, written truly in a way that's digestible for, like, an audience or something like that. I have a bunch of information that can be turned into a story. And I have a bunch of characters that are to be put in a story. Or, I have a bunch of characters that are from a story. But, again, not really written in a way that's for, like, consumers. If her chest is like hair, I need to bring that thing in like that. And then it's supposed to be wrapping around like that. Well, and then the other one is just gonna be hidden, so. Probably should have put Ayn in a better spot so I'd be able to illustrate her fully, rather than putting her bit squished between these two drawings. Thank you very much, Ronan. Goblina, for the $2. Draw a PNG tuber of Crab Entropy 2-frame animation. Ah, yes. Animation. I assume like mouth open and mouth closed then. I mean, I don't know how much of a PNG this would be. It's more like a a JPEG tuber, wouldn't it be? Or I guess it's a video file, right? So it'd be a MP. I don't know, whatever video files are. MP4, maybe, because MP3 is audio. All right, get over to the right. Art of Singularity, Infinite Crabworks. $629.26. Maybe she leans forward when her mouth opens. With a crab costume. Well, I mean, I'm not too sure how well this is gonna turn out, but considering I'm not really, I mean, not exactly used to drawing crab costumes in different angles, but I will try it. I am drawing with pen. Okay. Realized I've made this quite small. Although, if I were to make it quite big, it'd be quite a lot of work. A big crab taking up half the space of the page. Yeah, sure. Okay. Hello, Slappy. How's your day going? She is quite tiny, yeah. I think I've made the body too long. The imaginary body underneath the crab. How long have you been drawing? 9 years. Hello, Yami. How's your day going? Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot about the... I forgot about the motion. Yeah, I don't particularly know what I could do. This is not exactly my specialty. I can move the crab arms, I suppose. How many OCs do you have? Name them if you may. Too many for me to. I mean, so my OCs are part of a story. If I wanted to make a manga, I would have enough. I mean, yeah, like I have basically a story that I'd be able to turn into something for people to read. My OCs come from that, so I mean, there is quite a bit of them. Pathos, Entropy, Iron, Noma, Laxu. We have a guy named Istel. Hastor, which, well, whatever. Yeah, Hastor. Let me see. Fanak, which is a god. Oh, there's a lot. To name all of them would be a little bit ridiculous. To try to remember all of them right now would be a little bit ridiculous. I mean, I could probably name around like 30 or so, but the names won't mean much. I have like 3 universes of OCs. Well, I guess that's a yeah. I mean, that could be a lot or a little bit, depending on how many characters you have in each universe. But even if you have like 10 like actual characters in the story per universe, that's still like 30. I have several stories, but the same characters appear in each, albeit slightly different. Different as in like different universes, or same universe but like different stages of the characters' lives. Yeah, I guess it's more like alternate versions of a character, or just same, or yeah. A girl who's a robot in one story is just a regular goth in another. Oh, okay, so like that sounds like alternate universes then, rather than like a continuous story or continuous universe. The dude who has no emotions because he's raised by robots in one story is socially is just socially awkward and autistic in another. Huh. Or it could be like what ifs, I guess. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a complete. Well, I mean, what ifs would be quite kind of like alternate universes, so. I send a thing through Discord whenever you want to do a commission again. You can get to it whenever you like or just cancel it. Well, I'll check it out. Well, I'll check it out whenever I can. I can't really check it out right now. My phone's in use. Although I have a good amount of commissions to get done, like in queue, basically. So yeah. But I'll certainly check it out. Yes, Entropy wants you. To enlist in the army. Today. Of course, the artist army. Love her body so far. Thank you. Thank you. I would actually put her in clothes, but that would require me to think about what I want her clothes to be. I mean, like I said, it'd be some, like, robe-like thing. Maybe for right now, I'll just wrap her in a bunch of robes. A bunch of cloth. Oh yeah, hello, BJ Animations. How's your day going? Hopefully your day's going well. No, I did say that. I just forgot to... Well, I don't know if I was there or not. I think you... I don't know what happened. But yeah, hello. Welcome back. I'm now a very clean creature. That's good. Goodbye. Not my child. Although I would like Entropy's clothing to show off like her lower stomach around here, so the cube is actually visible. I think it's a relatively important part of her design to have the cube be visible. Hello, Virus. How's your day going? Also, today I have to think about what I want, because I'm going to be drawing Ashley Graves for Patreon. I need to figure out what in the world the pose I'm going to be doing is. I got some ideas from someone, but I'm not too sure which one or like if I'm going to go for them, which one I'm going to go for, if I do go for it. I'm thinking maybe a high angle, but I don't know. Doesn't even need to be from like a high angle or a low angle. It could be from like the side. I'll think about it. How strong is Entropy on a scale of 1 to 10? Well, if we say 10 is like the reality manipulator, and we say like 1 is a coughing baby. Entropy is around a 8. Like yeah, I'll say a solid 8. Hello, The Wind. How's your day going? Or should I say Amma? Hello, Amma. Like, are her powers widespread or more focused? It's definitely localized in the area. It's not... I mean, she definitely can use her powers in a way that could have more influence on, like, the greater world, but she doesn't tend to do that. Or at the very least, she's never been ordered to do that. She definitely needs to, like, her powers have more effect when she's in contact with whatever she's doing. She's essentially like an alchemy cube. If you've watched Fullmetal Alchemist, she essentially is able to do alchemy. Sort of. Hello, Kami of Play. How's your day going? God of games. Reminds me of Accelerator. I assume from a certain scientific from the Tuaru universe. Tuaru. He's OP, but he truly shines when he's in contact with something. Yeah, I know kind of about Accelerator. Something about controlling the directions of stuff. Something about vectors, I'm not too sure. Been alright, and you? Yeah, I'm vibing. Yes, I am doing traditional today, though. Goodbye, virus. Although, Entropy is better at, well, I mean, she's pretty good at destroying biological matter, but she's not the best at recreating it. She's better at mechanical things. Anytime she tries to make anything like biological or organic, it usually turns out to be an abomination. I forgot her little I forgot the pyramid. I forgot iron on top of it. Glasses from the side. I don't know how I'd do that, actually. Is Entropy an Illuminati? No. The thing above Entropy is is Iron. Iron is just like Entropy is a cube, Iron is a pyramid. No, I genuinely don't know how glasses look from the side. I guess we'll guess. I'm just gonna guess and see if I get it kind of correct. Honestly, I like Entropy without the robes. Your anatomy is just great to see. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, I do. To be fair, today was mainly supposed to be an anatomy, not anatomy, but yeah, kind of like an anatomy study. I kind of got sidetracked, it seems. But that's besides the point. Although, yeah, it sometimes is the case where it's like less is more. I did not decide on what I want the mouth to be doing, so I kind of messed up. I'm sure I should have finished the rest of the guidelines, huh? Yeah, I should have looked up a reference for these glasses. Well, I will suffer the consequences, I suppose. No, but I do need to figure out how in the world I'm supposed to draw, like, what in the world her outfit is. And I need to bring this mouth backwards a little bit more because the jaw is opening, so it should be more in this direction than this direction, but you live and you learn. It's all a process. So are you planning to make a graphic novel or something else with these characters? One day I'd probably make a manga, maybe, or a graphic novel. Who knows? Yeah. All the characters are from like a story that I have in the background. It's not like written in a way that is to be read by like an audience, but it's just a bunch of information for like the world and for the characters. I see, fair. Kind of doing the same thing for a Fate board game I'm working on with a few friends. Oh, Fate board game. Oh, good luck. How exactly is it gonna work? I'll see what I can do with the MTP drawings. Might need to do some editing though. Well, you do that. What are you going to do with them? Cut them with the lasso tool. I see. Would be a bit long to explain, perhaps I'll write a comment, but it would have 7 players, and as it stands complex since we're making servants from other anime IPs in it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, when it comes to tabletop games, they do tend to be a little bit complicated to explain. I wonder if Entropy has won any trophies. No, but I think she would like to. Perhaps the trophy of being the best god, even though she's not a god, technically. So, can I get a rundown of the setting that your characters are in? If you have a video, I'll watch that too. I don't really. And I try not to talk about the lore because I get distracted from drawing. But to be brief, essentially they're on a planet. They're in this universe with okay, let's see. They're in this universe where the gods have essentially been sealed inside of the planet. So there's a bunch of gods, you know, the gods represent different concepts of the world. Water, you know, there's like the god of animals, perhaps, or rather the god of beasts, the god of prey, the god of predators, the god of whatever, so on and so forth. Light, dark, just a bunch of different concepts. You can think of kind of how Chainsaw Man does their devils and how devils like represent different concepts. But rather than it being fair, like that makes a devil exist, for gods it's just like if the concept exists and it's like significant enough in the world, then a god of it also exists. The gods have been sealed inside of the planet, and the antagonist wants to release all the gods because the universe is essentially in a time loop, so the antagonist wants to stop the time loop. The antagonist thinks that the gods would be able to help them do that. Because the antagonist is the only one who like gets to keep the memories of all the different loops, so they kind of want to end the game. They're tired of it. The protagonist does not want the world to end. And while the protagonist might not want the world to be looping, releasing the gods is probably not the best. You know, because to release the gods, you'd have to basically crack open the planet. Because essentially the planet is not a real planet. It's more like an artificial container for gods. So so essentially the protagonist is a man-made creation to directly oppose the antagonist. And that's the general gist of it. The gods, even though the gods are still stuck inside the prison, you can call it like the prison realm. It's really called the dream of gods. The gods are stuck in the dream of gods. They still have some influence over the real world, so long as they're able to inhabit a body of a person. Hello, Hyperspectre. How's your day going? What are we talking about? Just the basic lore. So there are some people who are running around being possessed by a god. There are some people who are running around that have the powers of a god because they've been granted that power, because the god and they and them made a deal. Because they and the god made a deal. Sure. Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of different ways that a god and another person can interact. And it's essentially a race between the protagonist and the antagonist to try to... Well, the protagonist is racing to stop the antagonist from beating the game or releasing all the gods. So is there a doom-scrolling god? Probably not. I don't think there's any, real social media on that planet in that universe. Is it like Chainsaw Man Devils? Kind of, in the fact that the gods represent different concepts of... But to be fair, I think gods have always represented different concepts of the world. Like Zeus being the god of... Actually, what the hell is Zeus? The god of the sky? Lightning? Poseidon being the god of, like, land and the water? Hades being the god of, you know... the underworld? Artemis being the god of... I mean, we don't have... Like, I'm not listing actual gods. I'm just giving examples from Greek mythology as how gods represent the different elements of the universe, different concepts. But they're also mixed with like there's also some inspiration from Lovecraftian, like eldritch type of gods too. But yeah, god of thunder. I don't know if Zeus is just the god of thunder. Like, yeah, I think that's like a big part of it. But is he just the god of thunder? I don't know. There should be a god of cats. Cats don't exist in that universe. Neither do dogs. At least not true cats and dogs. So there would not necessarily be a god of cats, unfortunately, for the cat lovers. I do like cats. And the dog lovers as well. I do like dogs as well. But, you know, I think it's better for cats to not exist in that universe. I don't think it'd go well for them. See, now I'm talking about lore, and I don't even know what drawing I'm doing right now. Why? It's just it's... Depending on where you are, it's just not a very fun place to be. It's a very dangerous world. Turns out that an artificial planet made to contain gods can be pretty volatile because of the way that it's created. It's just a very dangerous place. Zeus is the god of thunder, and he rules over the sky. Okay, so he's not actually the god of the sky. He just happens to have dominion over it. Is that the right word? Dominion? I don't know. I thought it was like a sky god, the land god, you know, land and water god, and then it's like underworld god. Oh, also, I guess I forgot. The power system essentially is based on the gods that got sealed. So people have... Well, there are different levels to it, but in general, the powers of the gods have been kind of distilled into the world itself because they were sealed. So people are able to... It's like, essentially, it's the basis of the magic system. Yeah, it's Dominion. Anyways, is there a god of melancholy? It's not a phenomena, I know. I mean, there is a god of, like... No, I don't think I'd say there's a god of melancholy per se, but there's probably like a god that encapsulates that as well. But I wouldn't say there's like a god of specifically melancholy. Like, there's a god of stagnation. I don't think the god of stagnation would... Yeah. I don't know. What specifically is melancholy? It's like... Is there a god of explosions? There's a god of destruction. Which would kind of encapsulate explosions. The god of destruction can cause explosions. But the actual power of the god of destruction is mainly just to excite atoms, essentially. So the god of destruction just causes heat in general. Melancholy. Give me the definition. Thank you. God of therapy. Nah, don't exist. No, I'm joking. A prolonged, thoughtful, and profound state of sadness or dejection, often felt for no specific reason. Yeah, I don't think there's necessarily a god of... It'd probably be encapsulated with the god of emotions then. Yeah, I know melancholy was like a sin. It was like melancholy and vainglory, right? Those were the extra sins that, other than the 7. But then they got, like, what happened to them? Did they get combined into the other sins, or why were they removed? Because it's not like a, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think melancholy feels similar to sloth, but not necessarily. Could the god of emotions make Noma feel emotions? No, part of Noma's, like, innate abilities, she is, like, pretty immune to other gods' abilities. She just has, like, relative immunity. Heat? You calling him hot? Yeah, I'm calling whatever that god is hot. No, I don't think you'd actually call it hot if I were to actually draw it. It kind of looks like a whatever. I actually don't know. I'll look into it. My guess is 7 is a nice number and rolls off the tongue. Maybe. I think it's because it didn't, like, there was a lot of overlap between, like, the others. I think it was because, like, melancholy is, like, sorta, kinda like sloth. I don't know. I think it was an overlap problem. And there's also vainglory. I think that was the other one. And maybe vainglory would kind of be overlapping with pride in a way. Although, well, let me look up what vainglory is. I think it stems from, like, vanity. I think, and I think someone who's very prideful would be kind of also. Yeah, vainglorious is an adjective that describes someone who is excessively proud or boastful, or consumed by their own vanity and self-importance. So it just feels like pride, in a sense. So, You can't see up here. I'm gonna change this page. This page is kind of already muddled. It already kind of got screwed over. I should have started it in a little bit of... I should have done it a little bit more like this. But I kind of started at the bottom. I moved to the middle, and so I covered up all the middle. So it's going to be weird to fit everything in properly. Perhaps melancholy was sloth all along. Perhaps. What's on the back of this page? Nothing. I guess I can use this. I don't tend to use... Like, I'm fine with using these pages, but I don't necessarily like to use it when I'm streaming because it just looks a little bit worse. If I wasn't streaming, I'd use it, but... Is that Psyche K? I don't think there's any Psyche K here. There is no Psyche K in Ba Sing Se. That rhymed. Okay, yeah, you can see over here. Back to my anatomy practice. It's really like a line practice. I don't think I'd consider this complete, like, anatomy practice. Or... I guess I'm exploring how I want to... I'm trying to get a better grasp on the method that I'm using to draw bodies. Like, I'm trying to figure out, should I be adding guidelines? Like, more guidelines, less guidelines? What's going to work with me? Dennis, how are you? I'm vibing. I'm chilling. What's that page on the right? It's a page I drew yesterday. No, fair. I'm gonna head out a bit. It was fun. Yeah, well, I hope you have a good time. Good rest of your day. Hope the practice is eventful. I hope so too. I'm freezing. You should get warmed up. Also, nice angle. Thank you. Talking about, let me see. What can the camera see? Talking about this one? In any case, thank you very much. You know what I'm talking about. Can it be in your walls? I don't mind. How about how about your closet? I mean, it's gonna be cramped, but if you wanna, sure. Hello, Daikin fan? So Daikin fan? I'll call you Ken fan. Hello, Ken fan. How's your day going? How long till face reveal? At 100K. Hello, Cook. How's your day going? Can you move in on Friday? You can move in 5 million seconds. Dennis, what drawing is the what is the drawing on your banner? It is Oshino Ogi from Patreon. Cool blurry eyes. These? Well, thank you very much. Yeah, those. Oh, yeah, the band. Yeah, I do like how Ogi's eyes came out. They were just supposed to be like black holes, essentially. Not like black holes, but I think they're literally supposed to be just black holes in her face, which looks pretty creepy, but also looks pretty neat. Huh? You're not Daniel. Sin Archbishop of a birthday. Goodbye, BJ Animations. Dennis, how do you do eyes? I start with this shape. Well, okay, I start with this shape, basically. Usually try to cut out the connecting point, so like this part I'd cut out. It seems like I kind of did keep it. I'll just go all the way. I'll keep that entire thing. I don't usually keep this part of the eye. I add like a circle for the iris. I shade half of the eye. I try to bring in wherever the pupil is by, like, with extra shading. I then make it darker. Add the fold, maybe another fold, who knows. Actually, I think I could have done that fold better, but whatever. And then you have an eye. Yeah, usually I try to have my eyes be less connected to each other. Something like this, I guess? Yeah. What do you know about Minecraft? I don't know. I don't know anything about Minecraft. You're the one who knows everything. Araragi-san. Wait, I'm not Ogi. I don't know. Blocks and shit. Goodbye. Hello, Diamino. How's your day going? Blockcraft. Through. Actually, be more like this, I think. Have you read Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky? Nope, I have not. I think that's his name, right? Dostoevsky? Yeah. Nah. Is that guy a philosopher? I don't know. I like philosophy, but I don't really memorize. I haven't really taken in a lot of the literature for the most part. Hello, Mitsuru. How's your day going? I was gonna give her a phone, but I guess I'm giving her a glass of something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a philosopher. Yeah. Well, yeah, never read any of his stuff. I don't believe I know much about his philosophy, but I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe I do again, but if I do know anything about his philosophy, I haven't connected it to his name. I mean, that's generally how I work with artists or philosophers. That's cool. I like the way you drew the drink with the umbrella and all. Thank you. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for the next drawing. I'll think of it. Oh, I thought of it. Hello, Mastro. How's your day going? I would say Astro, but nah. Is she sitting on her bed? Maybe. I think she's on like a couch. I think I was trying to draw her on a couch, and she's like picking up like a remote control. The eye on the right looks like a pillow. It kind of does, yeah. A very small pillow. A very small couch, it looks like, as well. Have you ever drawn a femboy? I don't think so. I've drawn Felix Argyle. I think that's his name, from ReZero. So yes, I've drawn one, at the very least. Hello, Cancerous Knight. Did I say that already? Probably. Hope your day's going well. Sorry for asking, but asking again. But have you made? I I don't know what those. I don't think I know what those are actually. Croquis drawings. Quees? Croquis drawings. I don't know how to say that actually. Crochet drawings. Well, I'm looking it up. Is it a drawing? Okay, hold on. No, then no, I have not. I don't believe so. A rapid short is a rapid short duration sketch, usually 1 to 5 minutes, of a live model. It is of a live model. Well, no, I've never drawn a live model, that's for sure. I mean, I've done gesture drawing. But no, I've never done anything for like modeling or like drawn anything. No, I don't think so. Okay, that was weird. How are you in a sweater in this heat? I mean, you're saying that as if we're in the exact same location. Are we in the exact same location? In any case, air conditioning. My house is conditioned to be cool, despite the heat outside. Isn't weather based on closeness to the sun? Yep, definitely. Yep, definitely closest to the sun. See, I'm just very far away from the sun, so it's not that hot. It's unfortunate that you're at a place closer to the sun, though. Must be quite hellish. What's the temperature? Inside, it was like 60. Let me see. It's like 68 degrees Fahrenheit. What is entropy point of her finger? I don't know. I just like to do that pose. No particular reason. But I mean, whenever she's addressing someone, pointing to them, I guess to assert dominance. You're Canadian? No, I'm American. I am indeed American. Have you used the Celsius measure? I mean, have I used it before? I've certainly been able to like tell I can in general tell how hot Celsius is. I've not used it naturally because that's just not like nothing around me is using the Celsius temperature. So, I mean, hello, what are gifts? Is that new? It is new. It's like, I think it's just a fancy way of donating. You donate for the right to use a sticker. I don't particularly think it's a thing that has a lot of value, like to the people buying it. But yeah, just another way to money. Just another way to money. Do you have a 9 lying in your cabinet, in your art cabinet? I was like, what the heck is a 9? But I think you're talking about a gun. It took me a long time. I was like, what do you mean a 9? What's a 9? What are you talking about? No, I don't think so. No, see, this pen right here is actually a gun. You just didn't know it. Slay the Spire. Oh, I don't even need to do that. I totally saved one yesterday. Oh, it's another Mizumi drawing. Cool. Good on him. Bro thinks he can just come out with bangers after banger. Banger after banger after banger. It's illegal. Can't do that. No, but I'm trying to figure out what in the world was that. Design for that girl in Slay the Spire. I just can't remember it. Are you streaming on more than one spot? No. Send store for 2 jewels. Thank you very much for the 2 jewels. I appreciate it. Thank you for this clapping seal for 250 jewels. Which girl is STS? Oh, which girl? I was talking about Silent. I found a design. I found her design vaguely. Here we're at 30 degrees. Huh. Well, I mean, I at the very least know that's hot. I think that is around. I think that's like around 90-ish. I think 35 is like 90? No, wait, is that true or was it 80? Yeah, 86. Okay, it's more around 80. The gifts are cute. I can't really see. Oh wait, no, I can kind of see it. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, I'm just gonna draw her in the cute way. There's a cute method. Hello, hey, what's up? Welcome back. How long is your pen? Dunno. Yep, no clue. No ruler. Nope, no ruler nearby. Are your pencils wax or graphite based? Graphite. Although I don't have any, I mean, yeah. I don't tend to use pencils, but when I do, yeah, they're graphite. Let me out of your basement. No. Where does that thing come from? Is that connecting to the... What is up with her outfit? No, genuinely, what is up with her outfit? Let me look at this real thing. Silent. No, god dang it. Slay the Spire, sure. Well, luckily I don't have a child, so you can tell away. Yeah, I too have never heard of a wax-based pencil before. Kunyare. Yare? I don't know. Kun Blogger. Mr. Blogger. Or Miss Blogger, I don't know. Should I donate and make him draw a femboy? I'll have you know I can just refuse donations. I can just refuse. You. I'm not too inclined to accept donations from you, person who should not even be here. And that's cool and all, but still. You should not be here. Hello, Vegas. Okay, Vegas cough. How's your day going? Hope your day is going well. What's good that's going well? Why shouldn't they be here? Oh, just a minor. Same reason that Baram such a waffler shouldn't be here. Using your art as inspiration, I'm trying to get better. Well, good luck. I hope you do get better. Yes, they're a minor, and I am a NSFW artist, so, you know, I don't think those two things mix like water and oil. Like water and rubidium? Is it rubidium? What's the actual name of the thing? Well. What's the name of that element? Hey, I accept artistic nudity as the body is the human's purest form. And sure, that's cool and all, but, you know, there's a difference between artistic nudity and an NSFW artist drawing suggestive poses for the sake of drawing suggestive poses, you know? To be fair, it's not so it's not actually the case that I draw NSFW on YouTube. But I will say that, like, I do draw a lot of suggestive stuff, so. Where do you find your references? The internet. Where? You know, the internet. Nope, never seen that before. Forgetful Candy. Also, hello, DJ Dog and Rap Dog. There's a growing number of dogs in this stream. We were related? I'd believe you. Musical dog family. Oh, it is rubidium. Ha ha ha. Can a dog be a dog? I think a dog could be a dog, yeah. By the way, my internet was so shitty I had to go offline for a while. Oof. Bad internet. My arch enemy. I feel your pain. I accidentally covered over that umbrella with the painting. I mean, with the coloring. You gonna play GTA 6? Don't even have a PS5. So, safe to say, probably not, no. How'd you get so good at anatomy? Looking at a bunch of references and studying them. And to be fair, I'm not... Well, yeah. That's in general it. Same. Oof. Yep, I'm stuck on PS4, and I'm not getting a PS5 anytime soon. I mean, those things are expensive. Especially with computer parts getting even more expensive, yeah. Not gonna happen anytime soon. It's them damn AIs taking all the RAM, making everything so expensive. Steam Machine is over 1K, so I've heard. Yeah. Wish I made that PC for you. Yeah, I wish I was, you know, I did all that stuff earlier. Now it seems like it's a little bit too late. I'd have to make a fortune to be able to afford a better PC. I have a kind of crappy PC. Like, I have a relatively good. No, I have a decent, workable PC. It's not like a super good PC. It's not even like a super great PC. Okay, I think I went backwards. It's not even like a... Oh, it's like fine. It works, you know. Nice girls. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Brawl? Miss Brawl? Don't know. Hope 3 days going well. Is that color icy? Just a bit. You should like make a long form tutorial of how you draw everything for a male or female, depending on body type. Nah. I'm not good at making tutorials. And if I were to make any, they'd probably be on women because I'm not like a super expert on guys. It's not like I can't draw guys, but to explain it, I mean, I don't know. I'm certainly better at drawing women than men. You don't gotta explain it. Just draw femboys as girls and boys as femboys. Huh? How do you manage procrastination? I don't. I'm very lazy and I only do the things that I want to do. It just happens that I always want to draw, so I'm always drawing. When it comes to anything else, Nah, I'm no guru. I mean, in general, it just comes down to making it something that you want to do. Like, that's usually the key to beating procrastination. If you can find a way to trick yourself into thinking that's not going to be that much work or whatever, you know, it's more so just starting the thing that's the hardest part. Even when you know something's going to be easy, you might just procrastinate just because, you know? But if you can convince yourself, you know, I'll just take one step, it might be easier to take the next step and then the next step. You just need some momentum. That is delicious rendering, really. Well, thank you very much. How do you find out what you want to do? I mean, in general, just the feeling of things that, you know, I mean, you have interests, I'm sure. There are things that you like to do, and there's things that you don't like to do. And usually you have like a feeling of things that you want. Just try things out, I guess. I don't know. I'm glad you like the stomach. I'm missing a colored pencil. 1 second. Why is my room such a... Why is this thing such a maze? Is this the pencil that I want? I'm not sure if this is the pencil that I want. Probably not. Then is it this thing? I'm glad you like the eyes as well. I sent a little crabby surprise on Discord. I'll wait until the end of the stream. Alrighty. I'll check it out. Crabby surprise. I'm developing Skiles. Yeah, let's go with Skiles. Skiles universe. It took enough time to draw her in her tropical tank. Yet I need to draw so many characters for manga. That's true. It'd be great to see a digital artwork of this island. Yeah, to be fair. Wait, I'm not creaming anyone. Maybe, probably not. Don't count on it though. I really do think I'm Oobleck. I feel like I'm Oobleck. When someone tries to push me in one direction, I don't know what it is about me. It's just it's an instinctive reaction. I would like to go in the other. I think this is probably the better color. One Direction hit band? Yes. I can be honest, I hate One Direction. I don't understand how people listen to them and go, yeah, that's peak. Well, I haven't listened to any One Direction, but I don't know. People have tastes. Tastes are unexplainable. They just happen. If so many people like One Direction, it might just be that you have a non-standard taste. Non-standard tastes. I think that's the wrong color, but whatever. I should have used this color instead. I think it's this color. Yeah, I think it's this color. Same color? Yeah, same color. But, you know, whatever. By the way, when that tablet arrived and I wanted to turn it on for the first time, for a moment I thought it won't be able to because of that 3-in-1 cable with a spooky red USB ending labeled for a power adapter. One Direction was prior to the time was during the boy band revival of the 2000s. Meanwhile, South Korea continues the American tradition of boy bands. I mean, yeah, when people like something that when people end up liking something that I don't particularly like, it's like, I don't know. I might not personally be able to like understand why they like it, but I can understand as a person who also can like things that other people don't like. I think, it's like, I don't know. It just comes down to, I don't think those things are like things you can explain in a reasonable way. A lot of like feelings that are more so about like what flavor you like or something like that. They're less explainable. It's just, I like it because I do. To feed them Chinese fans? Is Slay the Spire like a Chinese game or something? Otherwise, I don't really know what connection it would have. Favorite color? My favorite color is probably purple. Purple or blue. It really does change. It's a kind of a tie between purple and blue. I like this purple. I mean, wait, that's blue. I like purple. I like these two types of blues. And I think they all work well together. And a little yellow or gold goes well with all of those. So it's like these are my favorite colors. You have Chinese fans? I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not John Cena. I cannot speak Chinese. Mandarin, actually. I can't speak Mandarin. Basically Galaxy? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that looks exactly like what you just... Yeah. I have this cool purple pen. It's glittery, too. My sister gave it to me. I think it's glittery. Is it glittery? I don't know. Why would I write it on myself? Nah, this one isn't glittery. She has a different... It is glittery. Yeah. Yeah, it's a glittery pen. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of glittery. For a while, Slay the Spire early access had reviews absolutely bombed because they angered the Chinese fans in some way. Interesting. I'll do one last drawing. I'll do a final drawing, and then I'll end the stream. Bing Chilling. Something something Bing Chilling. Well, I guess it's safe to say that the Slay the Spire, this drawing right here of the Silent, that's probably going to be my favorite drawing of today. My favorite drawing of yesterday is this drawing, the Pathos drawing, because I think I did the butt well. In fact, there goes a colored pencil. And in general, just the back. I think it was just fun. Who's this character? This character is the Silent from Slay the Spire 2, maybe? Just Slay the Spire, I don't know. I mean, what was the other drawings I did today? I mean, these were good. I like these faces, but I think the faces were like, they're fine. They're okay. I don't think this page is really the most interesting. Yeah, these two are good, and this dude is chill. I really like this face, though. I think this is probably my favorite face that I've done for today. Two days ago, I tried to draw something with a spray for the first time. It turned out to be not that bad as I've expected. With a spray. What do you mean? That is a Goblin Girl on the right, but I thought you were here when I drew it. It was the one that Goblina Jones wanted me to draw. Yeah, and you were like, "Oh my god, a Goblin Girl? Are we like twins or something?" I don't know what you said exactly, but something like that. By the way, first time joining the stream. I always see you live though. Huh, well, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good time here. Though this stream is concluding very soon. Do you mind if you leak the Clip Studio paintbrush? For line art, I used the normal G pen, just the basic one. And for sketching, I used the Sue Cream pencil, I believe. For painting, I used the So Fluffy... Fuck, I just messed up. The So Fluffy... brush? I don't know what it is called. Also, you never told me where you got your references. The internet. I mean, it's like the obvious places, right? Just like normal social media. Pinterest is a good one if you're searching for references. If you just want to passively get references, you know, just any social media would do. On the right, is she getting eaten out right under that pen? What? No. Huh. You know, it kind of does look like that, but no, that's not what's happening. I just happened to draw those two characters. Well, I used this character to censor this character, so... Where'd you get the reference for the one in the bottom right on the left paper? Oh, well, I mean, I don't, like, have references for the poses, per se. I'm mainly, like... So if I do have a reference, I'm usually trying to learn, like, the different style of, like, drawing the face, or maybe it's for, like, a specific thing, like the way how, like, the folds of the clothes are drawn. For this one, let me see. But, like, the drawings that I do remember references that I've seen before, but I don't try to... Unless I'm, like, really struggling with something, I don't try to, like, look at a reference directly. Let me see if I can remember what... it was this one was a sketch. I remembered the reference. It was like kind of a sketch or some. It was like a doodle. I think it was on Twitter. I think it was from somewhere on Twitter. But yeah, I don't think it was a real person. Well, I like going out. Do I like going out to? I rather eating. I rather eat in the house than outside the house. So, because like eating out is just, it's fine, if you have the money for it. But in this economy, nah. What am I talking about? I'm talking about eating out. Hello, Scum. How's your day going? Why you call him Crab? Because on Discord my name is Crabanoki. My profile picture on Discord is a anime girl dressed up as a crab. Well, I'm not a cannibal, Yami, so I'm not eating anyone. Well, I also don't think I'd waste cream on a human being because, like, first of all, that belongs on cake. Or, something. Ice cream? I don't know. Doesn't belong on people. That's just a waste of good cream. Hello, Kinono Neko? Kinono Neko? Yep. What? I'm straight. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, if we're talking about baked goods, then of course you're gonna put the cream on the baked goods and then eat it. Like I don't know what else would you do? Do you know about Kino from Kino no Tabi? No. Tabi? No. Don't know who that is, never heard of it. I am able to. I can refuse the donations. They're just highly compelled quests. I mean, quests? Yeah, actually, that's sure. They're just highly compelled quests. But essentially, you're trying to. Essentially, you're just trying to override my interest. Like I'm the. To be fair, requests are free. Is that Uncle Alert? Hey. Hey. I'm no unk. I love how you literally have the most anime but somewhat anatomically correct style and don't cell shade. Me? Anatomically correct? I guess what they say about a bunch of monkeys and typewriters are correct, because I am just a bunch of monkeys and typewriters in a trench coat, disguised as a crab, disguised as a human being. I'm back! When did you do this? When did I do what? Exactly. What is this? This drawing? No. When did you do... Oh, when did you do color? I mean... give or take 30 minutes. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. 30 minutes ago, give or take 30 minutes. I always add color if I find it will be interesting. I just don't tend to color that much on traditional. 3 months till I'm 25. Oof. Like, less than a month until I'm 21. No, I always make mistakes. I'm just very good at covering up my mistakes, usually. But trust me, I mean, I think everyone makes mistakes, usually. Unless they're the type of artist who, like, draws in a very freestyle way that only... Unless you're, like, a god artist or something, you usually always make mistakes. I make mistakes. I use... But, like... I'm just relatively decent at covering up my mistakes because I use pen and it kind of teaches you to work with them. In no way Sheer is older than you. I don't know why people think that I'm like an older person. I'm like relatively young. To be fair, 25 is also relatively young, but yeah. Why are you using a different pen? I don't know. I saw this pen, I realized, hey, I haven't used this pen like at all. It's a pen that my sister gave me. So I'm using it. Hello, Floppa. How's your day going? By the way, nice art. I've seen some nice art from you on Twitter. You be cooking. Yeah, no problem. I'm happy because I got my first commission last week. Oh, nice. I hope you, hope it turns out well. I mean, I'm sure it will. His stories here is always very fun to draw. All the different spirals. I thought she was taller. I kind of drew her a little bit short, but to be fair, I think it's natural for her to have, like, basically she has around 1, 2, 3, 4. She changes heights. And at this height, she's shorter than Pathos normally is. Because what is Pathos? She's like 5'8"? No, she's like 5'6" actually. Though, you know, I would say I did mess up just a bit on the height, which to be on not the height, but just the head size perhaps. I don't really care. As long as she looks cute. But I'm less like I pay less attention to her height. It's like there's a couple characters who I pay less attention to their height. Hastor, Laxu, and to some degree Pathos, Ion, and Entropy, but yeah. I'm more particular about like characters who have like characters whose height is more tied to like their character. For instance, like, and plus I'm not like making a manga right now, so I don't really have to worry about consistency that much. Let me see. Like Eita or Laxu, you know, like the taller version of Laxu. She's supposed to be like relatively tall, like like 6 foot something. So I really do try and make sure she's like taller than average. There's like another character that's basically supposed to be like 10 feet tall or something. So, but yeah, other than that, I don't really pay that much attention. Have you ever tried drawing chibi? Yes, I have. There's some characters in which proceeds to list all the characters that he draws. Well, yeah. Except for Eita, I do draw her. Now, to be fair, all the characters I list will be all the characters that I draw. So. Have you seen Araki's shibis, like the JoJo characters? I'm not sure. In any case, yeah, I'm pretty sure I am done. Whoa, look at those. That's pretty cute. They're just the same characters with small body. It's very strange. The head stays the same size. That's actually fair enough. Different people have different ways that they draw chibi, I suppose. Generally on digital streams, there are at least 5-second delay. Huh. Well, I think that's basically it. I hope you guys have a good day. I'm gonna probably go... Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do some digital drawings later. But right now... I don't know. Maybe I'll draw silent. Maybe I'll actually will just draw a digital silent thing. But yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Links are in the description. I have my Twitter, where I post some of my art. I have my Pixiv, where I post the art that I don't put on Twitter. I have a Discord, which is, you know, I have a main Discord there, and then if you finagle around in Twitter, and I mean in Pixiv, and you stumble around, you'll find the other link too. But I hope you guys have a good day. I'm gonna... I don't know. I have a video to make, actually, so I need to... Yeah, I have to make a video for the challenge. Have a good day. No, I'm not going to do the finger pointing thing. You.